2 of Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Alyn. In about 30 minutes, we're going to spend some time with Dr. Mike Fenster. Now get this, he's an MD. He's been on the show before, but he's kind of unusual. He loves to eat, loves food. He's a cardiologist by trade, but he went back to school and became a chef. He went to culinary school. So we're going to be talking about cured meats and a recent study that's shown that cured meats can indeed cause cancer, but fresh meats have not been linked to cancer. We'll talk to Dr. Mike in about 30 minutes from now. Right now we go to Northern California, to Lincoln, California, a place not only have I not been there, I've never even heard of it. John Bonawitz is joining us. He's the creator of Milo, the world's first adjustable travel pillow. John, welcome to Late Night Health.
Thank you. Thanks. It's great to be here.
Hey, listen, before we start, your pooch, your dog, was not feeling well last night, kept poor John up all night. How is Magnus doing now? He's
doing great. He's actually pretty much recovered, surprisingly. So I was able to avoid a visit to the vet, which is always a plus.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they charge you, and then you have, as you said, they charge you and say, just take him home and let him rest. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
We have to do some vet stuff. Alternative pet health. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Let's talk about the fact that you travel an awful lot, and you told me that it's uncomfortable for you to sit back and coach.
Yeah, I do travel quite a bit. I love being on an airplane. I love going to new places. I actually love being in my car. I do a lot of car travel as well. And being on an airplane for me is, it's rather difficult because I'm tall, and the seats in coach are, pretty much designed to be uncomfortable. And so one thing that I've struggled with for many years was travel accessories and the lack of, real support and, customization of the accessories to, make whatever trip you're taking the most, comfortable as possible.
Are travel pillows, which you can find them in every airport gift shop, are they comfortable? Or are they good? I've never used one.
So I've always used a standard U-shaped microbead filled, mostly like it's usually a spandex case on the outside, type of travel pillow, and it's always been moderately, useful. I find, that type of pillow for me offered the most comfort. There was some malleability to it. I could kind of squish it up in a certain way and kind of get comfortable enough. I travel cross country quite a bit on an airplane, and, those taking red eyes, cross country from New York to California, back and forth. And, you're only on the plane 5 hours, and pretty much 4 of those hours, you kind of need to sleep. And so it's really essential that for me, I'm such a light sleeper, I need to be the most comfortable.
But you can sleep on a plane. Those of us who can't, without certain chemical additives,
exactly,
right? Such as a shot of whiskey or vodka, it's still uncomfortable. And you're right. You should be able to sleep during that trip. And if you can, especially on that red eye, you wake up and you can get onto your meetings and get on with your life. But if you're all scrunched up in that coach seat, it's very uncomfortable. Does Milo make that travel easier, more comfortable?
So Milo offers something unique to the standard U-shaped pillow design, and it really is possible, I think, with so I started with microfoam beads because it was the one element to put inside the pillow that would offer the adjustability. And what I found with my personal experience being in a coach seat, for long periods of time, is that I have a slightly longer neck because I'm taller, and so folding up jackets or scrunching up an ordinary U-shaped travel pillow or getting one of those real small flimsy pillows that they offer on the airline, I spent more time trying to get comfortable than I did resting. And so I really wanted to come up with something that, you know, really addressed a lot of, you know, sort of everyone's need, which was, you know, the ability to have a pillow that was, you know, customizable to each person's, you know, individual body type.
And it's a one-time fee. You buy it, you don't have to keep paying the upgrade fee to get into that more comfortable seat. And even in first class, those little pillows are only distributed, the last time I was on a plane, which wasn't that long ago, it was only in first class. And they're not that comfortable. Daryl, you've traveled too, and you're a big guy, yeah, right? Back, you know, in the back of the bus, you're a tall guy too?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it uncomfortable?
I'm an exit row king. I'll do anything to be either first on the plane if it's non-assigned seating, like Southwest.
Right.
Or I've got to have an exit row aisle in order to feel comfortable. My knee's not in the back of the person in front of me.
Or in your nose or eyes. Yeah. Even guys who are a little bit shorter than you, you know, it's not comfortable. So this is Milo is a great thing.
Yeah, I think it's been, you know, I've got a really great, you know, easy sort of system on the pillow, you know, just to explain, you know, kind of how it works really quickly is
sure.
Because we haven't really, you know, touched on that is, it's a standard U-shaped pillow. So the portions of the pillow that wrap around towards the front of the neck underneath the chin, I've designed a really simple solution that's a proprietary idea that just uses draw cords with draw cord tunnels on either side of each of those sections that wrap around towards the front with a draw cord stopper. So it's just a basic nylon loop, almost kind of like a shoelace, and you pull the draw cord and the stopper in opposite directions. And as the stopper gets pulled basically towards the pillow, it increases the volume of the pillow on the sides that are around your neck. So, you know, it almost functions in a way that a neck brace kind of would, but obviously, you know, from a softer approach.
It's almost like a Sleep Number pillow.
It really is. It's totally customizable. You can either have it flat if you really don't want that much support, if you want no support at all, which, you know, everyone's different. Some people might not. Some people might want, you know, or
minimal
maybe
support.
Minimal, yeah. Or, you know, if you have a shorter neck, you know, you might not want to puff it up as much, or if you're like me, where I like the maximum amount of support, and it also has a snap in the front. So when you snap it, when it's fully adjusted and it's you know, I don't like to use the word inflated because it doesn't use air. When you snap it, it really supports your head, and it's really critical from, you know, almost kind of a chiropractic perspective. For me, I have a really sensitive neck. So, you know, there's 7 vertebrae that go down the spine, and there's nerve like roots that come off of your neck and they extend down your arms. So if I get a kink in my neck, I'm feeling like tingling in my arms, and that's, you know, it's really unhealthy to suffer, you know, with that kind of situation where you're on a plane, you don't have the neck support. It's, you know, it's doing nerve damage. So, you know, something like this is really essential to your optimal, you know, overall health.
Our guest is the creator of Myllow, John Bonawitz, and it's the world's first completely adjustable U-shaped travel pillow. And with travel starting right now for the holidays, going to grandma's and your aunts and trying to avoid going to family events and going off to other parts of the world, having this pillow would be very, very comfortable. I was on a plane, just an hour flight, hour and 20 minutes to Vegas not long ago, about a month ago, and it was very uncomfortable for me. And I was back in the back of the bus because I felt for an hour I could tough it out. That pillow would have made the trip much more comfortable, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I tried to incorporate as much functionality into the pillow as possible, because a lot of the pillows out there kind of only do they do one thing and they don't do another, and so part of the
you stick them under, you put it on and that's it. There's no adjustment.
Right. Yeah. Usually. Yeah. And so, it's got the adjustability, for the neck support. It also turns into a square pillow. There's a zipper in the back. You pull out the other case from inside. You transfer the beads from one end to the other, and then you zip it back up, and it turns into a square pillow.
And you can use it for lumbar support.
For lumbar support. I travel with two of them. So I've got one for my lower back and one for my neck.
From Milo Pillow, we have John, the creator and inventor of this unique product that we are featuring here on Late Night Health. And we're going to talk more about the design aesthetic and the fact that John comes from a fashion design background. And the pillow, Milo, is available at Amazon.com. Just go to Amazon.com and type in Milo. That's Myllow. This is Late Night Health. I'm Mark Alyn. More with John coming up. Like us at Facebook.com/Late Night Health. And also visit us at LateNightHealth.com. More coming up. Don't go away.